So the students aiming for JEE mains examination, this video is definitely for you. And yes, we will be seeing 60 days preparation strategy. So the first step is to understand JEE main and its syllabus. So now according to the new pattern, you will be having 25 questions each subject. Initially it was 30 and now it is 25 compulsory questions. When you are able to solve 80% of the questions from your chapter, that means you can categorize that chapter in your stronger bucket. So you have to categorize your chapters in the strong, medium and weaker criteria. And ma'am, why we are doing this? Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. In this video, I will be sharing you some effective and actionable strategic plan which will help you to ace your JEE mains 2025 examination. So the students aiming for JEE mains examination, this video is definitely for you. And yes, we will be seeing 60 days preparation strategy. So the first step is to understand JEE main and its syllabus. So now according to the new pattern, you will be having 25 questions each subject. Initially it was 30 and now it is 25 compulsory questions, right? So the first step is to categorize. Yes, of course, the syllabus is so vast over here. So you have to categorize your chapters in the strong, medium and weaker criteria. And ma'am, why we are doing this? So at least we can work on your medium and weaker criteria, right? So how to identify whether you are having stronger subject, stronger chapter, medium or weaker? So when you are able to solve 80% of the questions from your chapter, that means you can categorize that chapter in your stronger bucket. If you are able to solve from 50 to 70%, that could be your medium chapter, and weaker is lesser than 50%, right? Lesser than 50% whenever you are solving questions 5 out of 10, if you are able to solve, you can consider that chapter in the weaker criteria. So how we can work on this? By practicing enough, right? By solving more and more questions. You have to revise each and every chapter's concepts video. You have to look at the formulas, look at the revisions, solve more and more pre-YQs, and you will be able to work on weaker and medium chapters, right? Next is to create a realistic timetable, right? Now you know where you need to work, right? Whether in medium chapters, weaker chapters, or you have to work more on stronger chapters as well, right? So first of all, you have to create a realistic timetable. What does this mean? Creating realistic timetable means, first of all, let me consider an example. In morning sessions, if you take tough chapters, if you work on them, right? Here, it's not compulsory that you have to take tough chapters in the morning. Some people study at night, right? If you're a night owl, you can shift this session in the evening as well, right? Or night. So the motive is to be fresh, right? If you study a tough chapter with fresh mind, you'll be more effective, right? And yes, make sure you complete your chapter. If you start, you also have to complete it. Don't keep it in middle, right? So keep morning sessions for tough chapters. You can allot your afternoon sessions for problem sums regarding physics and mathematics, right? Problem solving regarding physics, mathematics, and then later on in evening sessions, you can also revise your topics related to chemistry, the in-depth concept revision for chemistry and other subjects, okay? So this is a rough plan you can take up, right? You can take the ideas from this and customize this thing according to you. And now, ma'am, what to do on weekends? You can actually use weekends for mock test, right? Give full-time mock test, which will really help you to check where you need to work on. It will also help you to manage your time, right? The next step is, ma'am, now we have a plan. We do know where we need to work, but then what about material? It's actually a big question mark. If I do not say that if it is a question mark, then you usually have multiple thoughts in your mind regarding material, isn't it? What to study, from where to study. We do have literally different books. So my first suggestion to you all will be, just focus on NCERT first of all, right? Because indirectly or directly, the questions are from the concepts based on the NCERT itself, right? It's not like the concepts are not from the NCERT. Indirectly or directly, you have most of the questions, right? Most of the concepts which are from NCERT itself. So once you finish your NCERT, you can jump on the JEE reference books from each subject, right? But make sure you do not load yourself with lot of reference books. For one subject, you should not have 4 to 5 reference books. So you will get again confused from where to start, where to end. So to avoid this thing, at least keep 1 or 2 reference books with you, right? And that too once after you complete your NCERT. And make sure you do not burn out, right? Because ultimately, balance is the key, right? So moving on to the next step, Yes, here comes about practice. So you should aside some, like you should set aside some daily time, that is 1 or 2 hour for solving a few set of questions, right? You have identified where you need to work now, so keep some time aside to solve that particular set of questions, and then mock test. Now here, as I said, you have to give full time mock test, and that too in the exam pattern only, so that you can know how to manage your time, right? Where do you need to work on, and after giving your mock test, you'll know that okay, you can expect this much, right? So mock tests are the most important part of your preparation. Next is the previous year question. I would really consider that these are the gold mines. Why? Because this will help you analyze the exam pattern, and previous year questions actually give you the hints that how the pattern will be, right? First of all, exam pattern will be from previous year questions. I'm not telling that it's totally same, but yeah, you will get an idea, right? Previous year questions are helping out in that thing, right? To analyze the exam pattern, and then once you check each and every step, last one is to analyze your mistakes, right? You have to analyze where you are making mistake. Keep a separate diary, write down all your errors, and then rectify each and every error. Now this will help you to avoid the mistakes you will be making in your examination, right? Not each and every mistake, but at least, yeah, once you analyze your mistake in, let's say in mathematics, you are making mistake in so and so sum, right? You are making some sort of mistake, so you just write it down, and when that some are coming again, you will be rectifying that in more effective way, right? All right, next is staying consistent as well as motivated. Now you have solved each and every question, you have gone through all the concepts, right? Now one thing it's left, that you need to set your weekly goals. Weekly goals can be set as an example. By this week, you will be completing 3 chapters in mathematics, 2 chapters in physics, 1 chapter in chemistry. That you can set accordingly. Or let's say you will be solving 30 PYQs. You will be solving 20 MCQs, right? That you can set according to you. Next is to stay healthy. Yeah. Once you are busy in all these things, do not forget to maintain your diet. Be regular, at least do some exercise. Take short breaks if you need, right? This is the most important thing. The time is very less now, right? It's just almost 2 months left. So you have to take care of yourself along with this thing. And the third thing, please stay positive. There would be some day where you feel like you will be feeling low. That would be your tough days, right? You have to hold up on yourself and stay positive, right? You motivate yourself, listen to music sometimes, take short breaks, and this will be really helpful for you to stay positive. And then after doing all these things, there comes the last minute revision, right? When there would be 1 or 2 weeks left, you would be really panicked, right? Sometimes. So what you have to do is, do not go, yes, one thing, do not touch your weaker chapters then, okay? If you feel that okay, I'm not able to do this, leave that thing, okay? Just focus on your stronger portion, like, okay? And then once you check on that, just go through the shortcuts, formulae, and brief revision, okay? Just go through the things briefly. Do not overdo, okay? And do not burn out yourself. All right. So yes, this is all about the strategic plan. Best of luck, students. I hope you ace your JEE Mains 2025. Thank you so much.